telling you what, we got a good football team and good people. We got a tough football team.
It was exciting, and the Razorbacks are 3-0 as we welcome you into Razorback football with Sam Pittman. Coach, I don't know if I've exhaled yet. I'm not sure if you have either, but it sure is nice to be 3-0.
Oh, man. The kids just kept fighting and I don't know if there's much that could have went worse in the first half, but they just kept fighting and were resilient and came back and found a way to win.
I think about that word resilient. You just talked about it there. Things don't always go as you plan, but if you stay in the fight, you got a chance at the end.
Now, sometimes you get in a game like that, and I thought we had a great week of practice now, but we turned the ball over, went on good drives, had a couple costly penalties on special teams, and weren't particularly covering them well and all those things. When that happens to you, you don't go, well, why is this happening to you? You go, how are we going to fix this to get out of here with the win?
Rocket Sanders, 245 all-purpose yards. I mean, he just, whatever you need him to do, he does.
Well, didn't his mama name him right whenever he came
exactly
on
right.
that shovel pass? He was a rocket coming out of there, but, he's just gotten, we recruited him as a slot receiver, and the guy is averaging about 130 yards or 40 yards a game rushing. Just fantastic game.
Your offensive line, when you needed him most,
Yeah.
I mean, you really leaned on him.
We did, and we told them we were going to lean on them. I mean, we needed them, and they came through for us. And man, what a good win at this point, at this time.
38-27, our final score. We got a lot of highlights as we move through Razorback football. We invite you to stay with us, and we'll have more in just a moment.
Razorback football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Coca-Cola. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious, is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. By Ford and the Ford F-150, official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style. And by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
I need to try it first.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
A handshake means something. It's a warm greeting, the quiet promise of things to come. To Jack Stevens, a handshake embodied the principles of good business. It provided the foundation for a family-owned, independent financial services firm built on integrity and trust that is still run that way today. That's why when we do business, we do it the Stevens way, where a handshake means just a little bit more.
If you shop at Walmart, you already know how to get what you need when you need it. Because you're just as good at saving time as you are at saving money. You know how to spend a little less to get a little more, to make life a little better.
I need to try it first.
This segment of Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Dillard's, the style of your life.
A Razorback Saturday has turned into a Razorback Saturday night as we welcome you inside the stadium in Fayetteville. Shelley fakes to right, going to throw to the right side, complete at the 39. Breaking a tackle at the 35 and getting down near the 30 is Kevon Latulis. They've got a backup linebacker they put in at fullback. He's the lead blocker. They give it to Jacardia Wright, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Jefferson looking to throw, going deep. He's got a man at the 25, complete. Keytron Jackson inside the 10. He fumbled it at the goal line, and I think it's going to be a touchback, Quinn. He was either a touchback or they're going to mark him down. They may say the ball caused the ground caused the fumble. Knox is out there too. KJ gives it to Rocket. He's submarine right at the goal line. I think the ball came out. Missouri State's got it. Are you kidding me? Hogs need to stop him right here. Shelley's going to throw underneath, complete, and he's free. Across midfield, Mitchell to the 40. Newby on Mitchell outside the numbers. Arkansas finally runs him out at the 30. The snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Well, Missouri State has taken a 10-0 lead. Empty set, Shelley's gonna throw, flush left, got a lot of green in front of him. He's at the 20, spins away from Poole at the 15, to the 10, to the 5, leaps for the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri State. They go tempo, trips right, they run left with Rocket across midfield, inside the 45, follows blockers inside the 35. Sanders, the tailback, touchdown Arkansas. They give it to him left side, Rocket goes over, third rushing touchdown of the season. Jefferson wanting to throw, going deep, he's got Landers complete at midfield. They'll catch him and run him out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Jefferson's in the gun, KJ ready to throw again. Looks downfield, got a man wide open at the 15, complete. That's Hazelwood, cuts back at the 10, into the end zone, touchdown Arkansas. Well, you saw the first half highlights, and you saw that drive right at the end of the half, Coach, and that gave you a lot of momentum.
Big. I mean, it was big because, you know, we were down 17-0, and then a lot of it, what Missouri State did to us, and a lot of it was, you know, we turned the ball over, and but that last drive because I'd went for it on fourth down, and we did make it, and then the defense held them, and then with the 110, 120 something left in the half, we go down and score to cut it to 3, and have the ball coming out of half was big, big, big.
You know, your players on the sidelines, when it was 17-0, give us a sense of what they were like. Clearly there wasn't panic, or they wouldn't have been able to come back like that.
No, I don't think any of the coaches panicked. The players didn't panic, but you know, we knew we had to do something different. We had to play a little better, had to tackle a little better, had to cover a little bit better, had to block a little bit better, had to hold on to the ball a little bit better. But we knew that we had been doing that, so we knew we could get back to it, but we needed to, and it was just matter of fact.
Can you give us a sense when you go into the locker room with a team like that? You've not done everything you wanted to do, but you're battling back. What's your message to a team?
Well, you'll lose a team if you panic, I think. You'll lose them. And we just put it in matter of fact. That's what we have to do. There wasn't any yelling and screaming and this, that, and other. We have a mature team. Hey, this is what we have. We have to hold on the ball. We had to get off the field on third down. We have to swarm and tackle better. We can't let the guy get out of the pocket, all those type things. And we had to correct the screen, and we had to correct the running back out and the throwback. And we did.
So we've got a 3-point ball game at halftime. We got a lot coming up. This one's far from over. We'll have second half highlights when we continue on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Stevens. Capitalize on independence. Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Download the app today and earn points with Taco Bell rewards. By Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service. And by Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Great game days start with calling the Hogs. By delivering the towing and payload you need, plus the power of a mobile generator, the 2023 Ford F-150 truck always answers the call. The Arkansas Razorbacks and F-150. Greatness starts here. Lock in 2.9% for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash when you order an F-150, official truck of Arkansas. Woo Pig Suey.
We put faith in our vehicles to connect us. We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Feeling down and dirty, feeling kind of mean. It's time I had a good time, ain't got time to wait.
Love where you live and play at an apartment, community, or golf course managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with community amenities including golf courses, fitness centers, tanning beds, playgrounds, and resort-style swimming pools at select locations. Are you looking to buy or sell your home and want an experienced agent to guide you through the process? Lindsay & Associates has been serving the community and bringing great neighbors together for over 45 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
This segment of Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Vold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Missouri State leading the Razorbacks 17-14, but Arkansas gets the football to begin the third quarter, Quinn Grovey, and we'll see if they can grab that lead when they get it. Hogs right up on the line. KJ throws short, in and out of the hands of Knox and intercepted at midfield. Bring Hazelwood in motion. They're going to throw left to the sideline. Landers complete on a hitch, makes a man miss, makes another man miss across midfield, inside the 45, down to the 42 of Missouri State. Out of the hold of Reed Bauer. It's a good snap, the kick's up, and it's good. We are tied at 17. Shelley is the quarterback from the gun. He's going to throw, and they got a man wide open. Complete at the 25 to the 20. It's going to be a touchdown. Right up on the ball, 2nd and 8. Shovel pass, Sanders got a lot of room to the 35, to the 40, to midfield. He's there, he goes. Rocket to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. 73 yards, and just like that, the Hogs are back in business. It's been Shelley and Wright in the backfield all night. Here comes the pressure. The Hogs get him back at the 15-yard line. Bryce Stevens back deep in receiving formation for Arkansas. It's a good punt, tight spiral, turns over, sends Stevens back to his own 19-yard line. He's got some blockers in front of him to the 30, to the 40. Stevens outside the numbers in midfield, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas! 55-yard punt, 80-yard return. KJ gets the snap, gives it to Sanders. Inside the 45 to the 40. Rocket to the 30, to the 25. Stiff arms a man at the 20. He's going to get down inside the 10-yard line. They mark him out at the 5. KJ gets the snap, going to keep it straight ahead into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. KJ from a yard out. Hogs are in the victory formation. KJ is going to take a knee, and Sam Pittman and Bobby Petrino will meet at midfield. Arkansas wins the ball game 38-27. Coach, that victory formation's a nice formation at the end of the night now.
I didn't know if we was going to get to it or not. I always had faith, but there was a point in time in there 17-0 and down 10 in the second half there. We had to get going. And they have a good football team, and our team had to get better, and by the end of the game we did.
The point where it's 27-17, you came down and scored very quickly.
Yeah.
Did you feel like scored in a hurry there was important.
Was that the Rocket? I think that's
Yes,
when Rocket
right,
on the shovel.
right.
That was a two-play drive,
Right.
you know. And
That was a nice drive.
And, well, it was like 11, if I remember, 11 something left in the fourth.
Right.
And we were down 10, shoveled to him on second and about 6. He takes off and scores. And we needed that because at the end of it was 11 left on the clock still. And we could mess around because I figured Coach would try to run the clock down a little bit, you know, as he was trying to score and things. And that was huge. And then we stopped him. And then that's when Bryce returned to punt for a touchdown and finally got us up, you know, got the lead.
I got to ask you about that punt return. You kind of had the idea that one might be coming, and I mean, he made it exciting, that's for sure.
Sam Bakke, he was new holding up their gunner, the outside man.
Right.
And Sam, I'm watching him. I'm staring at Sam because we felt like if we could handle their gunner, that we would have some room to make something happen. Bryce won the 100 meters in Oklahoma his senior year. And Bakke did a great job. First time Bakke's out there on that. He did a great job of holding him up, and then Bryce took off. A lot of other guys did well with that play too. I just remember I was watching Bakke because I knew if he blocked him, I thought we had a chance.
We saw the clip a moment ago of you coming to the middle of the field at the end of the ball game. Missouri State played a great game.
Yeah.
They came to play.
Yeah, they did, and I really enjoyed Coach Petrino, talking to him before the game. He was very, very gracious with his comments to me, and I certainly was to him after the game because he out-coached me, and our kids just made plays, and that's what happened.
Bottom line is Hogs are 3-0, headed to Dallas to take on Texas A&M. Rockets the star of the game. Who else would it be? We'll talk to him when we continue on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Cox, proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Visit Cox.com for exclusive offers. Mercy, official hospital of the Arkansas Razorbacks. By Dillard's, the style of your life. And by Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
Hello, sweet babies. Welcome to your new home. You have changed our life, and you may even change the world. And because of you, 2022 is the best year ever. Mercy has helped moms deliver babies for nearly 200 years. To find out how to welcome your baby at Mercy, visit mercy.net/UABaby.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
A handshake means something. It's a warm greeting, the quiet promise of things to come. To Jack Stevens, a handshake embodied the principles of good business. It provided the foundation for a family-owned, independent financial services firm built on integrity and trust that is still run that way today. That's why when we do business, we do it the Stevens way, where a handshake means just a little bit more.
Marcelo, no tablet for a week. Hola.
Get alerts when a new device joins your network with advanced security, included with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
Here you go. Sorry you got busted.
Star of the game, Rocket Sanders, as we welcome you back to Razorback Football with Sam Pittman. 245 all-purpose yards, rushing, receiving. I got to ask you about that 73-yard shovel pass, though, first. What was that like?
Man, it was different. It was like that first game with that the second game, South Carolina, we ran the exact play, man. And it hit just like that, but I was nervous. I was a little bit nervous because I had my back to the defense, you know what I mean? And I got some good yards on that. I actually got a first down on that, and we worked on that in practice. And by me reading me reading the defense and me getting the ball on that play, and then seeing that block in front of me helped me out because it was a nickel. Was it not? I think it was a nickel or a corner that came to the right of me, and I saw this wide open on the left, and just took off.
I know that the beginning was not exactly what you had planned, but I wonder as the game wore on, did you still feel like you'd be able to lean on them with the offensive line and score enough points to win the game?
Yeah, definitely. Of course, I had an MA. KJ had an MA. I was down, and I had my team there next to me, and they was relaxing. They was telling me it's okay, next play. And I feel like a team together play a big part of that. And with that, it was like, that was great.
3-0, big game next week.
Yeah, I feel like this game right here gonna help us out because with us we was down, you know what I mean? We was down. I feel like that's gonna help us for the next game. And this practice is gonna be serious. Like this week of practice is gonna be serious for us.
Congratulations, man.
Appreciate you,
man. A lot of fun to watch you play. Rocket Sanders, our star of the game. The Razorbacks win it 38-27. Coach Pittman returns, and we'll have a final word when we continue in just a moment.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Vold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Razorbacks, and Arkansas's vision correction experts. Coca-Cola. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious, is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. By Ford F-150, the official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. And by Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service.
If you shop at Walmart, you get it. You save on what you need without skimping on the things you love. You know how to spend a little less to get a little more, to make life a little better.
Great game days start with Calling the Halls. By delivering the towing and payload you need, plus the power of a mobile generator, the 2023 Ford F-150 truck always answers the call. The Arkansas Razorbacks and F-150. Greatness starts here. Lock in 2.9% for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash when you order an F-150, official truck of Arkansas. Woo Pig Suey.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
As long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
Welcome back to Razorback Football with Sam Pittman. And this week we're going to have a preview against Texas A&M. And one of their star players, Devon Achane. Devon was a 2020 Orange Bowl MVP and plays running back for them. And really has a lot of the attributes that you would want in one of your star players at the running back position. You'll see here in their first game against Sam Houston State, they're just running a real basic, looks like outside zone type concept into the boundary. And you'll see the moment he gets this ball in his hand, he's going to stick his left foot in the ground and has good agility and acceleration. Bouncing outside of a lot of what his blockers are doing, hugs the edge of the sideline right there and ends up getting the first down for them, which is always key. Here we had them against week 2 on Appalachian State. Same type concept, a little bit more inside zone. Again, into the boundary. You're gonna see blockers are gonna be a little bit more downhill, not so much on the outside. His shoulders are gonna be much more square. He's gonna allow this play to develop a little bit more, being a little bit more patient. So it's good that he has that patient factor for him. And then once he just lets these blocks develop, he's gonna find that hole right there, accelerate through the line, and has, again, enough speed and enough agility and enough acceleration that once he gets to that second and third level, he's extremely dangerous. You'll see Appalachian State DBs have a hard time redirecting and catching him. Ends up getting the touchdown. Plays behind a really good offensive line, really good coaching staff. It's a very, very well-coached team that we're definitely gonna have to respect going into this game. Here, last clip we have is him on kickoff return, and you'll see against Appalachian State, still close game at this point, got a lot of ball left to play. He catches this on about the 5-yard line. And again, is gonna be as patient as he needs to be. We know he's a lot quicker than what he's showing right here, but he's allowing these blocks to kind of develop. Follows his lead blocker up through the hole right here. Dodges 1 tackle. You'll see he has good balance, good strength. 2, 3. Good play strength and core strength, and able to pull that off. And it's just off to the races. Ends up getting a touchdown for him in a very critical game, what ended up being a critical game for him. That's all we had for you in our preview with Texas A&M. Back to you, Chuck.
Well, thanks, Travis. And one thing we do know, Texas A&M's a good football team. That was a battle down there last year.
Oh, man, they're a really good football team. But what a great atmosphere we're getting ready to go into. And I'm sure their fans love going down to Dallas. I know ours do. And we've sold a lot of tickets. And we'll have the football team ready. I'm sure they will, too. It'll be a great, great game.
I do want to mention before we go, your crowd for this ball game, you had 74,000. There were points in that second half where they were loud, and boy, you needed them.
We needed them, and they, you know, there was a couple times, or more than that they had false starts, and it critical. I guess they're all critical, but these were critical moments. Appreciate the crowd.
All right, appreciate you, Coach. 3-0. Thank you.
Hawks.
Thank you for being with us. All right, now again, it's going to be in Dallas on Saturday as the Razorbacks take on Texas A&M. It's going to be a night game. It's going to be a lot of build-up, as you might imagine, during the week, and it ought to be a whole lot of fun. And we look forward to seeing the Razorback fans down in Big D. 3 o'clock for the pregame show along the network, 6 for the kickoff, and the good part is we get to come back next week for more Razorback football with Sam Pittman.